It's Monday, December 12th. Welcome to the National Outlook on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lall. Welcome. We're getting deeper into December and we can feel the spirit of Christmas in the air. Whether we have or we don't have, whether we are part of those celebrating riches or we are mired in poverty, the spirit of Christmas is in the air. It's certainly in the air of Guyana. I can feel it. I have to deal with it like everybody else with the traffic in Georgetown, with the rains in Georgetown. All right. Last week, the talk was all about billboards. Billboards, Demerara Harbor Bridge. About how much Exxon is doing for us, has done for us, will do for us. Airports, the same thing. Splashy, flashy billboards from ExxonMobil. Well, I'll tell you, it does certainly say some things that are in the contract. 50% profit, split, 50% share for Guyana, half and half with Exxon from what is left after expenses are deducted, 2% royalty off the top. And those numbers are what they are. That's what I'll say. How we arrive at the numbers to divide the profits up in two, that's where the mysteries are. That's where the magic is. But Exxon is not going to put that on their billboard in terms of the $7 billion plus US dollars that have to come out so the profits are arrived at. Now, I have no issue at all with Exxon putting up a billboard, or as many billboards as they want, but do not put it up to stare at us in our faces. Do not hang it over my head that I have to stare at it. I don't want to look at it. I know enough about Exxon long before I came here, and Chevron and ConocoPhillips and Darko Phillips and all of those guys. I know about them. And I know how they operate. I know what they conceal and I know what they reveal. Here is my story. Don't put those billboards up. The president should not allow it. The vice president should be against it. The opposition leader should be against it. Take those billboards and hang them on the rooftops of the Exxon headquarters. At the Exxon High Command in Guyana, take those billboards and put it on the front gate. Put it over the front door. I'm all for that. I will support that. I will back that. But don't put it in our public spaces and try to brainwash the Guyanese people. We have enough of that from our local politicians. We have enough of that from the government. Take your billboards and put it where your visitors, your audience can look at it. Don't put it where I can see it, and that should be the position of each and every one of Guyanese, each and every Guyanese that is patriotic. This is my sovereignty, my sacred space that you, ExxonMobil, you're intruding upon. You have no right to do this. This is not your place to do this, and you've gone about doing this in the wrong way. I think that the government may have had some idea that this was going to happen, and it should not have allowed it. Put it in your private space. Do not put that in our public spaces, and commercialize and propagandize and mesmerize the Guyanese public. No, no, no. Those billboards are an insult to me. You should be insulted. You should feel degraded, especially given how Exxon is tricking us, cheating us, and deceiving us. The billboards are half of the story. The other half is where the dirty tricks are. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.